This is Boost Infinite, a new mobile carrier with a pretty tantalizing offer. Unlimited phone service for $25 a month forever. Sounds pretty good, right? But is the service actually good, and more importantly, should you switch? In case you didn't know, Boost Infinite is owned and operated by Dish, just like Boost Mobile is, and you can probably already tell it's a sister company to Boost Mobile. What sets it apart from its similarly named counterpart is that Infinite is post-paid service, meaning you pay at the end of the billing cycle and you run a soft credit check when you sign up. This is pretty unique since the service is both post-paid and affordable, two things that don't really go together with other carriers. So let's check out Boost Infinite's plans, which they have two of. The main one they promote the most is the $25 base plan. It includes 30 gigs of data with deprioritized network access. Being deprioritized basically just means that when the towers near you are flooded with traffic, you'll be slowed down a little bit more. It's a bigger problem for those living in more densely packed urban areas as opposed to those living in more rural or less populated areas where you may not even notice slowdowns. This plan also includes unlimited talk and text, 480p standard definition video streaming, and 5 gigs of hotspot data to share a connection to other devices. It's not a bad plan for $25 a month, a price that's guaranteed to be locked in for the life of the customer. If you sign up now at $25, you'll pay $25 forever. But I know what you're thinking. This Unlimited Plus plan is the exact same thing, so why does it cost double? Well, let's take a closer look at both of these plans. For starters, the Plus plan includes North America Connect, giving you 5 gigs of roaming data in Mexico and Canada, as well as unlimited talk and text from the US to those same countries. This would cost an extra $10 on the base plan. On top of that, you get included International Connect, offering you talk and text to over 200 countries. Now, many of the countries do have limits on the amount of calling minutes, but you get unlimited texting to all countries. You can view this list of supported countries on Boost Infinite's website. International Connect is once again an extra $10 on the base plan, but is included free on the Plus plan. However, as you can see, the Plus plan has one big trick up its sleeve, a free iPhone 14. Well, sort of. This plan does indeed give you an iPhone 14 for free, or $830 off any other iPhone 14 series device. However, that requires a couple of things, the first of which being a trade-in of any phone, which isn't a huge deal since you could just send them the old piece of junk in your drawer, but more importantly, 36-month financing. The $830 discount on your new iPhone is via 36 monthly bill credits, so you're essentially tied to Boost Infinite for that period of time, since their financing requires you to stay with their phone service. However, this is also true for financing any other phone. Going back to the $25 plan, you can bring your own device so long as it's compatible, or buy a new phone from Boost Infinite. They have a decent selection, including devices like the Solero 5G or Galaxy A23 5G for just $180. So is it worth it to pay extra to get a free iPhone 14? Well, we'll find out later on. Both plans are $25 and $50 per line respectively, no matter how many lines you have. For the $50 plan, you are required to finance a new iPhone, while on the $25 plan, the choice is up to you on if you want to keep your phone or choose a new one. On either plan, you can add full shared hotspot access for $10 a month, letting you use all 30 gigs of your phone data as mobile hotspot for other devices. You can also add 10 more gigs of data to your phone for $10 a month. Both plans run on the T-Mobile network using Dish's new blue SIM cards, which feature both the Boost Mobile and Boost Infinite logos. However, Boost Infinite can be activated on 2 other networks. Previously, they used to use AT&T on these black SIM cards, and they still officially support them. Similarly, if you're able to obtain an unactivated Allured Rainbow SIM, you can activate Infinite on one of them as well to be on Dish's native network. I'll be making a video soon about how to activate Infinite on either of these other networks in case T-Mobile isn't your cup of tea. But in my area, T-Mobile's network is really good. It packs a punch with the mid-band 5G, easily getting over 800 megabit per second down and 100 megabit per second up. To test whether deprioritization was an issue on Boost Infinite, I compared it head-to-head with T-Mobile's Go 5G Plus plan, which includes prioritized access, and while the results were really different, the network still had enough capacity to offer decent performance on Boost Infinite. But as you can see, when we start a speed test on Boost Infinite, and then join in on Go 5G Plus, you will see that the prioritized plan does get more of that network access, so it will end up getting the faster speeds overall. And quick note from Editor Max here, even though you have Boost Infinite, your phone might say Boost Mobile. That's what it did for me. I don't know why that is, but it's just how it is. Now this is post-paid service. So in order to sign up on Boost Infinite's website, they will need to run a soft credit check using the last 4 digits of your social security number. However, you can avoid this by ordering the Boost Infinite SIM on Amazon for $20. It includes a $25 credit for your first bill and lets you get in without running a credit check. Now this offer is only available for Amazon Prime customers, but come on. you probably have Amazon Prime. If you go that route like I did, you will need to sign into the Infinite app using the email associated with your Amazon account, which I did, but at the activation step, I ran into an error where the phone just wouldn't recognize the SIM. And this is because of the APN settings, which is basically the information your SIM card carries to your phone. They didn't go through properly on the Android phone I activated, but the simple fix for it is to go to the Google Play Store and download the Dish Carrier app. It should be automatically configured after that. And if you're activating on an iPhone, it'll automatically configure those APN settings. So let's get down to the verdict. Is Boost Infinite worth it? Well, it depends. I will say this, it's up against some tough competition on the T-Mobile network. For example, the other Boost, Boost Mobile, is a very similar plan, but it's actually better since it lets you use all your 30 gig allotment as hotspot instead of only 5 gigs. The plan is also prepaid with no credit check, which many may prefer. However, this plan is primarily on the AT&T network, so if you want to guarantee coverage on T-Mobile, you'll have to buy a SIM kit from a retailer like Amazon or Dollar General. If you get a white or blue SIM, you'll be good to go on the T-Mobile network. There's also Mint Mobile, and while you get less data, you get a way more feature-rich experience with full 4K quality streaming and hotspot data that's shared with your phone data. But the best plan by far that competes with Boost Infinite is the only one that's truly unlimited, Metro by T-Mobile's $25 promo plan. It gives you their already excellent value $40 unlimited plan for just $25 a month when you bring your phone number at a Metro store and bring your own device as well. I think that right there is the best single line plan on the T-Mobile network. But none of these are postpaid or offer device financing, the two biggest things that set Infinite apart. They also don't guarantee a locked-in price, but I wouldn't expect any of those carriers' prices to shoot up randomly. Where Infinite sees the biggest hit to their value proposition is with family plans. You can have as many lines as you want with Boost Infinite, and each one is always $25 a month. But when you compare that to the family plans of their peers, you see that the other options are in fact better. Boost Mobile strikes again with a family plan that is not only almost the same price, but is once again superior thanks to the higher hotspot allocation. But most importantly, Boost Mobile's family plan includes free 5G phones on every line with no financing or trade-in required. They are lower-end devices like the Moto G Stylus 5G or Galaxy A23 5G, but decent ones nonetheless. But even if you wanted something with financing and was postpaid, Infinite doesn't hold its own there anymore, because T-Mobile's postpaid Essentials plan also comes so close in price and includes free phones with financing. And for a prepaid truly unlimited plan, you could once again head to Metro where you get truly unlimited at a great price with free lower end phones. Here's where I see Boost Infinite fit for the average person. If you're looking for just one line of service that's affordable and you want it to be postpaid, maybe with device financing, it will be a nice option. But is it worth it to go with Infinite if you want a new phone like an iPhone 14? Well, I did some math to find out. I compared both Boost Infinite plans to T-Mobile's Go 5G Plus plan, which includes a free iPhone 14. To level the playing field, I chose the iPhone XR as the trade-in device, since it's the minimum device required to trade in at T-Mobile for a free iPhone 14. The $50 Boost Infinite plan lets you trade in any phone, so the XR certainly qualifies there too. For the $25 plan, you wouldn't trade anything into a carrier, so instead I looked up the XR's value on my affiliate partner Gazelle, where you can trade in your old phone for a solid amount of cash. They currently give $153 for an iPhone XR in great condition, so factoring that in, the iPhone 14 ends up being $18.80 a month over 36 months. You can see the total cost is a little cheaper with the $25 Infinite plan, and that price goes down even more if you trade in something nicer and newer than the minimum required device we use for this example. The biggest advantage with T-Mobile is their vast discount opportunities, including family plans, 55 plus discounts, military discounts, and of course the insider discount, which gives you 20% off every line for life. You also finance devices over 2 years instead of 3 like Infinite. If we adjusted the price of Infinite to be over 2 years, it would look like this. The advantage of the higher plan are the included international features, North America Connect and International Connect. Adding both to that $25 plan would cost an extra $20 a month, making the Unlimited Plus a smarter value if you need said features. Although most people overseas do use WhatsApp. Anyway, whether you're grabbing a brand new iPhone, financing a new device, or bringing your own, Boost Infinite does offer a seriously good value proposition. However, I really only think it's good for single-line customers because, as you've seen, family plan customers can do way better. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button to let me know, subscribe to never miss the next one, and I'll see you there.